you live from the firstandmonday.com studios in French Lick, Indiana. This is the fam.com podcast, episode number 4. What is up? Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on what time of day you're reaching down between your legs and easing this podcast back. I am Bruce Harris, and you are on firstandmonday.com. We've been getting some positive feedback about this podcast. We appreciate all your love for the show. If you want to contact us, firstandmonday@gmail.com is where we can be reached. You can also hit us up on your Twitter @firstandmonday. And last but not least, we love seeing topics started on our message board. Just post some memes or some GIFs or some GIFs or some memes. IKEA Monkey is always good. And Grumpy Cat, we like him too. Okay, so up next we've got a caller. Looks like he's a writer, I'm told, for the LA Pan Asian Sentinel. Mr. John Park, how are you today, sir?
Good. How are you today, Bruce?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks for calling in. Now, as always, a lot of things are shaking down in the LA sports scene. Break it down for us.
Oh, yes, very much so. You see, in LA, we have baseball in full swing. The Dodgers are rolling. And we also have LA Lakers. Everyone likes the basketball.
Yeah, let's talk about the basketball. Preseason's going to be tipping off here real soon. And the Lakers and their coaching situation, how's that looking?
I think Phil Jackson, All-American coach, hippie everybody love. We should bring him in. He's excellent.
Well, yeah, really not too sure if Phil's going to come back. Jeannie Buss would have to do a whole lot of extra legwork to bring him back into the fold, if you know what I'm saying.
Jeannie Buss, hot American girl, gorgeous, me love, bombers.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Now, speaking of coaches, Lane Kiffin, he's out of work, out on his ass.
I love USC very much. They're a great school. Lots of Asians who follow my newspaper that I write for. I love it so much.
Okay, some rumors floating around that maybe Jack Del Rio might be the next guy up. That dude just reminds me of American Dad. That's who I think of. But what can you tell me about USC's coaching search? What have you heard?
I've heard that they would love American Dad because everybody loves an American, and I love America and all things American. That's why I love to write about the American sports. And I think USC should continue to win if they hire quality American coach.
Am I getting trolled here? Okay, tell me, how long you been writing for the paper?
I've been writing for many years. I love to write in English and Korean, but my English is a little shaky, if you know what I'm saying, Bruce.
No, you're doing great. Haven't had a chance to read any of your pieces. I'm looking online right now.
Bruce, I write a lot about football. Do you love American football? I do. I think we need American football in Los Angeles, an all-American city.
Okay, let's talk about that topic then. Which team, which franchise do you see relocating out there?
Possibly the Jacksonville Jaguars, because they love other foreign countries.
Jax is really
and
a
thus,
shithole.
L.A. would be a great fit because it's really out there.
Now, some experts from the LA market claim that LA could support 2 franchises. Let's say the Jags are one. Could you see the Raiders coming back again?
The Raiders have a great fit where they are by San Francisco, City on the Bay. But LA is a much more profitable marketplace, much more football to be played outside of USC and UCLA.
Okay, and as a writer for the LA Pan Asian Sentinel, what can you tell me about the Dodgers and the Angels?
The Dodgers and the Angels are two great All-American teams, like cheeseburgers and American pie. But the Dodgers are playing excellent baseball. Clayton Kershaw, All-American boy. I love him. John really likes Clayton.
All right, John Park, LA Pan Asian Sentinel. Hold on one second, John. I'm being told that we actually have another caller right now. Hold on one second. Actually, I'm told on the other line we've got your brother, John. Sol Lee Park, are you there?
Hello. You see, you have the wrong Park. What, my brother, John Park, this is an imposter. No, this is John Park, real American. No, you are not the real John Park. John Park, my brother. You are rightly an imposter. In fact, I know who you are. No, I am real John Park. You have been mistaken for some other imposter. No, I know who you are. Real imposter man. Holy fook. Janitor man. I know who your voice is.
Whoa, guys, I'm not sure what's going on. Can somebody explain this to me, please?
No, Bruce. I'm real as Chevrolet and Ford. No, you see, this is an imposter. This is Holy Fook, our janitor. He always wants to be radio writer man, but he's just a poor janitor.
John, I'm sorry, buddy. I've got to believe Sol Lee Park on this one.
Yes, I am right. This is our janitor man, Mr. Holy Fook. He stole credentials. I saw him on the video 5 minutes ago. And now he's calling you as John Park, using his logins and all that stuff. He's all the prosecute. He's so right. I just want to be American man. No, me so sorry. Send yourself. You just embarrass your holy family. Holy Fook, Lee Fook, don't Lee Fook, me Lee Fook. You so sorry. So sorry.
Wow, I'm not sure what to say about that. I think I need to let both of you guys go. I appreciate your time today, though.
No problem, Bruce. No problem. Just have to set the record straight. But, yeah, that's the best sports coverage we've had in 5-6 years. So, just feel free to read Los Angeles Pan Asian Sentinel.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. All right, let's get right to another caller. Pittsburgh, PA on the line.
Hey, Bruce. This is Pete in Pittsburgh. Just want to say I love your podcast, and I'm a huge fan of fan.com. But if I could, I'd like to talk a little bit about them Steelers. Obviously we're 0-4. Doesn't look good this season. And that's because of our coach. First off, the coach has got to go. Okay? We did it. We'll run your rule thing. We brought in Tomlin. Okay? Point taken. We made it. Okay? We made the rule. We followed it. Now it's time to bring in someone that can take us back to the Super Bowl. And, I think we all know who that person is, and it's time to bring him back home. And that person is Bill Cowher. This coach is good. This team with Big Ben, it's good enough to win the Super Bowl this year. The problem is we don't have the right coach in there. And, really all this team needs is a steady dose of Cowher power. We get the chin back on the sidelines, screaming, yelling, spitting. This team will go from 0-4 to 4-4 in 4 games. There's no doubt in my mind. And, the fact is Tomlin doesn't care. You can tell by the way he's on the sideline. He cares more about his Beijing haircut than he does about what's going on in the field. And, I was just wondering what your thoughts.
Well, my thoughts are chances of that are slim and none. Eugene Rackow, a 58-year-old man from Minnesota, shot himself in the chest with a nail gun. Now, any real man worth his slaw has shot himself once or twice with a nail gun. But usually it's in the foot. Perhaps you accidentally staple gunned your scrotum to a 2x4. Maybe you even shot somebody else with a nail gun. But it takes a man's man, a FirstandMonday.com man of the week, to shoot himself right in the heart and live. In fact, it was only a couple millimeters away from a coronary artery. Well played, Eugene, well played. That bit of badassery has got you in the number one spot on this week's FirstOnMonday.com Man of the Week. And this week's First and Monday Asshole of the Week is a blogger, a woman by the name of Rachel Berman. And recently she decided to talk some smack about football food, specifically at Lambeau Field, where they serve up a Packer Pride hot dog. All right, now imagine this. You got a foot-long hot dog, and you cook that inside of a foot-long bratwurst. Of course, you got to wrap that whole thing in bacon, and there's no better way to serve that up than on a pretzel bun. I'm guessing that's got to be close to 1,500 calories, a C note of fat, and a whole lot of sodium. Unhealthy, my ass. Undeniable is what that is. Give me two. It's one of the great things about going to a game. All the food. Now, of course, a real man's going to throw down in the pregame tailgate. He's going to put out a spread. He's going to have his grill, perhaps even an outdoor ceramic crock pot. He's going to cook up some grilled wings, some ribs, maybe some scrimps, some lobsters. Of course, you got your burgers and your hot dog crowd. And you got those other losers that just show up with some subs or some fast food they picked up on the way in. But what makes football great is the atmosphere, the sights, the sounds, the smells, and yes, friends, the tastes. So, Rachel Berman, we don't need your education. Leave them dogs alone. Quit blogging and go back to Pinterest and post some pictures of quilts. We don't need you around FirstOnMonday.com. No, ma'am. And you have earned yourself the distinction of being this week's Asshole of the Week. And for this week's musical feature, we're going to talk about a group from the Central Florida area. They call themselves New American Weapon, and apparently it's just two guys. But they put out a real big sound. Going to play a couple tracks for you today, so you can check them out. First one is a punk song. It's called Bringin' Hell With Me.
The devil is a friend of mine. We go back to secondary. Any kid try to cut in line, we stop him like the military. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. My yearbook picture is a wanted poster. I'm coming back for you, and I'm bringing hell with me. I've been drinking gasoline, and I'm fueled by whiskey. I can call it just one favor and make you disappear. I walk with the darkest of the shadows. I come from the school of fear. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. I got an itchy finger, reaching for my holster. Where I come from, it's crazy like asylum. Got you running like a barrel of a shotgun. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves, all my families. The devil is a friend of mine. We go back to secondary. Any kid try to cut in line, we'd stop him like the military.
You're listening to a band called New American Weapon. Most of their stuff is in the punk rock vein, but they also branch out into a little new wave-ish alternative stuff. This is a song of theirs I like a whole lot. I'm going to let it play all the way for you. Kind of let you zone out on it. This one's called Satellite Saints.
I can't even pick up the phone. I can't even go online. I can't watch TV. They're always in my mind. The saints are coming. The saints are coming. The saints are coming. Satellites. Satellites.
Satellite Saints by New American Weapon. Find them online or email us at firstofmonday@gmail.com and we'll hook you up with them if you dig what you just heard. And back to the phone lines we go on firstofmonday.com. Go ahead.
Hey, Bruce, this is Wade in Gadsden, Alabama. How you doing?
Doing fine, sir.
All right, you got a hell of a show here, buddy. Yeah, but you keep it up. Anyway, I just want to talk to you about the Tide for a little bit. I know after the first few weeks of the season, people were talking about whether or not they deserved the number one ranking. Maybe they weren't the best team in the country, but I'll tell you what, they sure looked the part last weekend. Because Ole Miss is a damn good team, and Alabama absolutely dismantled them.
I know that's right.
You know, I know they came out a little flat against Virginia Tech, and defense didn't look too good against A&M, and they came out flat again against Colorado State. But Ole Miss poked the bear, Bruce. They poked the bear, and you don't poke the bear. No pun intended. But they poked the bear, and they got bit. They got bit hard. When you get them boys ready to play and you piss them off, that's what happens. I know defense didn't look too good against A&M. It had me a little concerned, I'll be honest with you. I know we got a lot of young guys out there at corner and just a lot of freshmen running around out there. But I'll tell you what, there's a reason they came to Alabama, Bruce. Because they're the best damn players in the country. There's a reason Coach Saban said that they could wear the crimson of Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Well, you saw what happened to Ole Miss, and I got a feeling that that they turned the corner and they're ready to play like that the rest of the year, on through the BCS championship game. And I don't care whether it's Oregon or Ohio State or Stanford or any of them guys, they're going to get whipped, just like everybody else.
SEC.
Well, all right, Bruce, I appreciate your time, and you have a good evening. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide, brother. Let's see. Who do we have next? Caller, are you there?
Hey, Bruce. This is Gary from St. Louis. I just want to tell you that me and my gerbil Sprinkles just adore your show, and we just think you've got the cutest voice, and you're doing a fabulous job, sweetie. Keep it up, okay? Toodles.
God damn it! All right, let's see if we can get one legit call in here. Johnny in Cleveland, you're on fam.com. How are you?
Hey, good. Hey, first of all, I just want to tell you I'm enjoying that new site you guys have going, First and Monday. A lot of good laughs, a lot of good content. It's good stuff.
Awesome, man. We really appreciate hearing that.
Yeah, well, I'm calling because I want to get your take on this one-game playoff format that they've got now in baseball, and it doesn't make any sense to me. One team finishes with a better record than another, earns a spot in the playoffs, but yet they have to play this team in a one-game set to determine who goes to the divisional series. One game after 162. Anything can happen in a baseball game, Bruce.
Except for seeing riveting action.
A pitcher gets hot, maybe your pitcher's throws crap that night. Whatever. At least over a course of a series, a 5-game series, 7-game series, things tend to even out. But in one game, anything can happen.
Except for rape?
Not only that, but these teams that have to play in this one-game playoff, they're going to throw their ace. They're going to throw their number one starter. I would. So you're going to burn him up 2 days before the divisional series starts, while the other team is sitting on their asses, getting their pitchers fresh, resting their bullpen, and so the team comes in behind the 8 ball.
Well, speaking of 8 balls, your nostrils sound like a wind tunnel, bro. But go on.
So, we all know Bud Selig's a clown, though, right?
For sure.
So, yeah, this is probably his worst idea yet. So, I just wanted to get your take on that. I'll hang up and listen, but enjoy your show. Keep up the good work, buddy.
You got it. Thanks, bro. Thanks for calling in. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to baseball, anything they do isn't really going to matter. If a tree falls in the forest, better yet, if a woman falls in the forest, question is, what was the kitchen doing in the woods? Well, man, it's been one hell of a ride this week. I'd like to thank all of our callers. Good to see even more people getting involved. Keep it coming, people. Keep it coming. I am Bruce Harris, and until next week, be good, y'all.
bombers.